Alright, so today we're going to be doing something I've never done on this channel before, and that is an album review. And today's album, of course, is the brand new studio album, I.O. from Peter Gabriel. And if you're not familiar with Peter Gabriel, of course, you know, he was originally the lead singer in Genesis before he left and Phil Collins took over, and Peter Gabriel went on a solo career, which was amazing. And yeah, this is his 10th studio album, first one with entirely new material since 2002, so quite a long gap. And yeah, overall, it's a good album. Also, please excuse my camera for going in and out of focus and cutting out a little bit. And this is what happens when you do two things. You settle for a cheap phone that has a crappy front camera, and you settle for a cheap webcam when you gotta buy a webcam. So don't do that, kids. Anyway, so this album opens up with a pretty awesome track. I would say probably the gold star track, which is Panopticon. Nice up-tempo pop tune with that infectious chorus that you'd expect to hear, or you'd hope that Peter Gabriel can deliver. Great opening track. Then the next song, The Court, probably second or third favorite. Great lyrics, clever. They show that he's really not shying away from any current social or political events. So there are times during this album when he might sound a little bit boomerish to someone of my age group, but not in a way that's really off-putting when the music's this good. And the guy's almost 80 years old, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, obviously. Another great track is Four Kinds of Horses. Very solid, great vocals on this one. I'll be honest though, when I hear the intro, that kind of down-tuned vocal effect thing he's doing, I can't help but think of Viper the Rapper and his song Crack Juice. I'm sorry, but every time I hear it, my brain immediately goes to that song. Another great song, probably my second favorite track, is Olive Tree. Got real, lush, low-end bass from Tony Levin, who's amazing on all the Peter Gabriel albums, as you can imagine. And I absolutely love that clean, chorusy electric guitar during the verses, along with the bass. Just great blend, very immersive. Another pretty good one, Love Can Heal. This one has a beat that kind of sounds like something you would expect on like a Blade or Echo 2K project, like D&G or Trash Island. Not that that is a bad thing. I just feel like it kind of sounds like a White Armor type beat with those thin, wispy synths. So, interesting song. And then another great song towards the end of the album is And Still. The beat, kind of that like 808 drum machine sounding electric kit, reminds me a little bit of that early 90s trip hop, albums like Massive Attack, Protection, or Portishead's Dummy. And very depressing lyrics about losing a loved one. I would presume his mom. Maybe not, but it's kind of what it sounds like. And just kind of like, despite being depressing, there's this kind of nice, happy, uplifting quality of it at the same time. Definitely one of the better, more laid-back tracks on the album. So overall, I think it's a great album. Very strong production, strong performances. When it's on, it's on. Lots of catchy hooks and great vocal work even in his old age from Peter here. So yeah, great piece of art pop. Some of the more laid back, slower tempo songs I would have liked maybe a little more. Not that there's anything wrong with a softer, more intimate piece, but some of those songs like Playing for Time and So Much and Love Can Heal, I feel like maybe there's nice moments, but not exactly dull or boring or anything, but I would expect maybe something a little more exciting, a little more interesting. But overall, great. It's fresh. It's evocative. It's what you'd expect from the man. So there's my review. I'm giving it a solid 4 out of 5 stars. And yeah, I think if it is Peter Gabriel's swan song, which I don't think it will be necessarily, but if it was, pretty good way to go out, I would say. So yeah, there's my review. Hope you enjoyed.